Okay, hello, my name's Aidan Necton and welcome to my vlog for my project for this course. So, for the start of this course, we were asked to do something based on the Red Bull soapbox for this was our assignment. We had to add 3 different things. We had to have an audio, a visual, and interactive element for our project, so we'd pass it, and it had to be based on the Red Bull soapbox for this task. So this was a group task, so the first thing we were asked to do was to pick a theme. Our theme that we picked as a group was movie cars, because it had all of our films put together, like all of our themes put together. Because we all went off and thought of a theme and then came back together and just relayed our ideas, and then we just put all our ideas together and come up with theme movie cars. So the next, as you can see on screen, we had to make a design brief. This was only like a rough plan because we didn't really have that long to do it, because we had quite a few bits to do, but we made a rough plan. So yeah, that's what we did next, because that's what we had to do. So we wrote down everything. Then we were asked to, each of us, to make mood boards. So yeah, we had to make mood boards. We had to make a mood board each. So yeah, we have Lawrence's one, my one, because I did the S to mine. The last one would be nice. Then we had Alex's one. So after our mood boards were done and all completed, then we had to make a presentation to show to our teacher to show what we've done so far. So we had certain things that we had to, like, specific things. So what we had, our first slide had to talk about, about the brief of the project, like explain it, what we had to do, and when and how we were going to do it. So yeah, this was our brief. Our next subject was our idea development. So what were our other ideas before we decided what our actual idea was going to be? What were our other ideas that we were going to use, we didn't use? Next was our theme, so our actual theme for the project. So, our thing, and then we researched each car a little bit. Not a lot. We didn't put a lot of research on this page because we needed it for another page. We put like a little brief summary about it and like a fact or two. Our next page was about, more like in-depth research on it, more research. So we just had enough. Our next one was like our mood boards, because we added them in. We've already showed them, so I won't show them again. But then after that, we did each of us had a task to do. So we all assigned each other to do. One of us did interactive, one of us did audio, one of us did visual. Lawrence did interactive, so he did about the QR codes that the models we're going to have on our website, and the video of animation on our website. So it's like an advertisement. That's what we're going to do. So the next one, I think, audio. So Alex did audio. So the order we chose in the end was we wanted a race commentator, and then the second audio type for one of us to do would be the sounds that the car would make, and then the third audio someone would do would be like the starring horn, the crowd cheering and stuff. And then our last thing we were doing was visual. So that's my job. So the visual bit, what we'd have to model. So we'd have to model a car for each of us. So each of us would have to model our own car. One of us would have to do the racetrack. I did that. And the props for it as well. and like the ramps, the jump over. So yeah. The next slide was a rough, what people are gonna do. It's only a rough one. So here it is. So who does what? Alex is the leader. Carl, we will have to do a racetrack. Me, animator Lauren, sound editor Alex, and a web designer. It's like we all kind of do it. If you know what I mean, we all put our part in. Now we had to research the kind of target audience for this project. So yeah. So what we found out was for this project, it's teenagers, to young adults as a primary target. This is because it's just you have to be 18 and older because it's kind of to take part. You have to be 18. We found out, or older. But you can be younger. Like it's like a family event for people who are watching. The little kids can come and stuff. You know what I mean? It's like a family event. And then what we did next, and our last slide was how will it promote the event? So how it's promoting the event because it's a promotional act. So we're promoting it so more people come, it interest more people. Just to make numbers and stuff, make sure people know about it because not a lot of people know about it. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, that was our presentation. Now this is our fully completed. This is like our time plan. So when we're going to start something, and then when we're going to finish it, and then if it's completed, we will take it off. As you can see, we've already completed a few things, and we've got to do a few more things in the next coming weeks. So yeah, that's that. Our next thing was to go away individually and start doing our blogs. So it's all ready and up to date. So you're not falling behind. So you had to do each section. So you had to do your introduction, as again, explain what you have to do and when it's due. Then you had to talk about. So you had to go away because before we did any of this, we were independently picking ideas before we went to a group. So you had to do alternate ideas on what you were going to pick if you were going to do this like on your own. So I picked a few ideas. I had my Aston Martin, and I did a second idea. It was just a random one, something that would fit it, But I liked the idea. And then we talk about what we actually picked as a group, and then the brief for our theme. So I'll brief everything. And then I added in our group layout, so who's doing what for each element. So see Alex doing design, web, and modeling, chosen car and animating, and then commentating, and Lawrence is doing QR code, modeling, and rotating animation, sound effects for the car and the animation, and then me, I'm doing the website again, modeling car and modeling the racetrack, and sound effect for the crowd and starting the horns of the animation. Next, I had to do primary, secondary research and individual research for each thing for visual, audio, and interactive. Then finally, we had to add our presentation to the thing because we had to do a presentation. We recorded, so we had to add that to our blog. Now, lastly, this is what I got up to. This is our monitor. So I'll show you in order. First, we had to model our cars. This was my car I made, my DB5 convertible. So yeah, that was, that's my car, all fully done and rendered out and all that. Next, we had to make, actually, also something about the car. My first attempt didn't go very well. I was doing it in a different kind of way that was going to take so much longer, and didn't turn out very well when I had to just end up changing it to box modeling because I was trying to do the inside hollow, but it was just easier just to box model it. It was so much quicker, less time consuming, and it looked a lot nicer. And then I had more structure because with doing it the other way, I didn't have a lot of lines. You get me, like a lot of support because you need lines, the connecting, make the wheels and stuff, and make sure everything is all not caving in each other and you can extrude it and stuff. So I went with that idea, and I got it done a lot quicker. Next, I had to model the race track. This was the layout, so the actual track without any of the props on or anything, like the start of it. Then I added the props, and then this was the finished idea because I had the finish and the starting line, and then I had like the outside that was hay. In the video, it was all hay, and then I added the 2 ramps. So yeah, I've done that. So yeah, so that's what I've done so far. So hope you enjoyed. This is my vlog for what I've done so far. So yeah, thank you for listening, and see you in the next one.